Putnam County Commissioner John Schlumbohm is our guest today on Noon Edition. I'm sure that now that the weather has kind of straightened itself out and farmers are ready to start hitting the fields, we're going to see them out on the roads as well. So that means just before harvest season, we need to always be mindful of the fact that they're out there trying to get their job done the best as possible and make sure that we give them the right of way and just slow down.
Yep, that is absolutely correct. We got to remember they are feeding the children. So let's be patient, give them some right of way, give them some space with the big equipment. You know, they may need a little more than half the road. I understand that, and I hope everybody else does too. So let's give them some room, do their job.
All right, so I know this has been discussed before, but you over in Putnam County are getting a little closer now to realizing the dream of that new event center on your fairgrounds. This is a new construction, so tell us a little bit about what's going on.
All right, yes, it is, and we're getting pretty excited because we did have bid opening for this project last Thursday, and the bids came in at about $4.5 million, a little higher than we had anticipated, but still doable. We're using a lot of the Biden bucks, we call them, or federal dollars for this COVID money for this event center. And we're pretty excited about it. There's a contractor from Finley that was the general contractor that got the award. So supposed to start August 1st of this year, right after the fair. We need time to razz the two existing buildings that are there, the junior fair building and the merchant building. We'll level those. We'll actually use a lot of the debris as fill space for under our parking lot and stuff. So we'll grind all that concrete and reuse that. So not much of this is going to the landfill. A little bit of the cement block because there is lead-based paint on it from back in the 40s and 50s when it was erected, so we won't be able to use that, but most of it we'll make use of.
Now, I did see where this is a building that will be able to be used year-round, and it's going to seat about 700 to 750 people, so I'm sure that's going to be exciting.
That is. I think, you know, Putnam County, they could use another event center, I do believe. I know the Focal Center doesn't do weddings anymore. And I know a lot of people used to go to the center in Bluffton, and that's no longer available. I was in contact with Hancock County and their Millstream Center, and they said they have a lot of Putnam County events coming over there and using their center. So we'd like to bring those back to Putnam County and have those events there. And it's available for all kinds of other things, corporate events. If the local corporations want to bring people in for some kind of training or something, why this would be a perfect space for that. We're going to have state-of-the-art sound and audio video equipment there. And so I think it's going to be a really, really good fit for out at the fairgrounds.
And we're down to our last few seconds, but from what I understand, the fair board itself is going to be responsible for maintaining this new facility too?
That is right, yes. We hope that this could actually be somewhat of a revenue stream for the fair. That it not only will sustain itself, meeting the building, but also pump some money into the rest of the fairgrounds and help them out with some of their improvements. So we're also redoing the grandstand at the same time, putting quite a bit of money into that. So I think this is the most money that's gone into that fairground since it was probably erected back in the 1800s sometime.
All right, John Schlumbohm, thank you so much for your time today. And Holly is back with a look at medical right after this.